Hello there, this is a short message, SMS in the email of Mr. Foka and his colleagues in the mediation of transition, the British Embassy and the English Embassy. I just would like to draw their attention that Sudan now is not like Sudan 120 years ago when the English invaded Sudan. People at that time are not much educated, and even the colonial system did not encourage education. The first higher school established in Sudan after 49 years, almost 49 years of colonization, Hantub, and there is another two like Khortagat and Wadi Saidna, and there is only one college in the whole Sudan, 1 million square mile, approximately 2 million kilometers. With that population, there is only 3 schools. It's clearly that they are not encouraging education. Sudan now, from independence to now, most of the people are well educated. Sudan now, more than 15 to 18 million are university graduates. 4 to 5 millions of them have a higher postgraduate degrees, high diploma or master degree or PhD. More than 20 millions have a higher secondary school level education. The illiteracy is almost around 3% of the population. So now we are talking to populated people, educated, and most of those are actually practicing in these states. They have a practical experience in all aspects of life here, in medicine, engineering, economy, law and legislation, art, agriculture, every aspect of life. And the educated people, they have their own judgments because they know. So they put the facts in front of their hands and they make judgment. And most of those people, believe me, that they really think that you are prejudiced to certain small faction. Even the FFC, who made this change or participated actively in this change in 2019, are split too much. Now, Communist Party is out, Ba'ath is out. There is only small 3 factions remaining in FFC, like Sudanese Party, faction of Umma Party and Ittihadi Party, and most of the FCC power is outside this agreement. And the most serious thing that those people who signed peace agreement and the militant army who agreed to come to peace and sign this agreement in Juba with international witnesses now expelled out, and they still have armies in their hands. How come you can expel them? You would like to change this discussion instead of being on table to firing? If there is single bullet get out in this conflict, Sudan will be like a hell. It will be much worse than Somalia, Libya, Yemen, Syria, because there is a lot of diversities, tribal diversities, and a lot of things, and everyone had a weapon in his home. Is that peaceful? It's your chance to make history here, to prove that you are neutral, you are professional, you really want to transit peacefully this country to a democratic state. You should show your real interest in doing elections here and not to be with a small faction, with very small number of population with it. This will lead to great failure. No one will help them. The country will not go forward. You're just inviting problems, not helping. And this is very serious. This is honest, and you can make a survey among intellectuals and educated people. This is how they look to you. Unless you have your own agenda, you would like to impose it. You have a certain program. You would like to impose it as a certain obedient factions to you to rule this country again after 100 years and form a new colonization. If you are really honest and you're really friend and you would like to really transit this country to a certain peaceful, democratic place, you should not be prejudiced. You should not stick yourself to certain points, you impose it, and expel most of the Sudanese population out of it. Forget about those who have been changed in their number and their percent. Forget about that. Those who agree on the FFC now expel 70-80% of them out, and some of them have real arm in them. Where is the wisdom in that? You really need to answer this question. Otherwise, you are going to make things worse. Sudanese people will not remember you in a good shape, and they are going to expel these small factions. They are not going to run this vast country at all, and you will be expelled with them at the end. So be honest and really neutral. This is my own advice. Thank you very much.